Welcome. Okay, hi Andy. Well, this is why I said something right up front, because sure enough, it looks like it happened. Ooh, crossing my fingers. Okay, give me a quick sound check. Everything good still? Yeah. Andy, it's funny you say that. That happened to me last night, in fact, on the hardcore world. And what was interesting is that I had flown over some lava, and when I logged back in, it saved my position prior to when I had jumped off and flown over the lava, but it still had also saved the blocks that I had mined after I had reached the other side. So, yeah, I figured, Kwanye, I figured that. I do appreciate that. Like I say, I'm gonna hope that it doesn't happen again, but if it does, we're probably just gonna have to call it a day. And is it? Oh yeah, it was about to be nighttime or something. Yeah, it was incredibly scary. Now, luckily, I mean, over there I have netherite and fire resistance potions and a totem and all that stuff. I probably could have survived, but yeah, it was very scary. I've got to spend some time this week and figure out what's going on. It's not the thermals. That stuff has all been good. I was able to, at Stormy's suggestion, pull up ChatGPT and have it start walking me through some troubleshooting steps. So far, most of it's been okay, but there may be some kind of power issue between some of the connections, is what it sounds like. You logged back and you were still flying. Well, good. I guess we're gonna take some of this. It means glazed terracotta that I don't have to cook. So why not? You might be a hoarder if... Yeah. We're gonna take everything. Everything, including the kitchen sink. Yeah, what's interesting, Tato, is that this is something that only started happening recently. So there may be a component that's starting to go out. Okay. Well, let's try not to let the gravel fall and miss something. Yeah. If it has a kitchen sink, I'm taking it. They do sometimes have cauldrons in them, right? It's actually been a while since I've taken the time to clear one of these out. Okay, that looks good. The other thing, if you're using the good shovel, what I kind of try and do is just stand back at the edge of my range so I don't accidentally get something behind it. Yeah, Damama, that would be a lot of fun to do something like that. It's all regular gravel, isn't it? Yep. I think that really is the project that I would want to do with one of these, is to actually create something with it. The excavation... Uh-oh. Oh, I dropped some. Have you ever seen them just, like, fully excavated? If you're in a creative world, you can just generate them like out in Superflat or something like that if you want to see what it might look like. Let's just start throwing things away here. I think I did actually have a video that I did with fully excavated trail ruins, because we were talking about archaeology. And that was... If I wish I could remember all of that, though, then I would remember how many things I'm looking for in here. And I also think that all the good stuff is down in the bottom part. The trims and some of the sherds and stuff. Don't have the patience for it, Frank? Okay, there. I see some sus gravel. Oh, I haven't had mud bricks yet either. I need to bring one of those shulkers down here with me, I think. I'm gonna get tired of running back and forth. Oh. Andy, do you want to make that a project on the Dadlands? Or have you already started tearing stuff up? Because that would be fun to help with, I think. I don't remember what I had there. Frank, is that Daskalos? I've watched some of his stuff. Just taking out everything around it. Yeah. Well, if you ever want help... Oh, that's not suspicious gravel. If you ever do want help with the excavation... Well, I say that. I want to help. But I should be careful making promises, right? Yeah, Daskalos is a real-life archaeologist. Oh, there's one of my favorites right there. We got the wolf. The howl shard. And, he does little mini-series about excavating certain things. I need to go catch up, because he was doing an ancient city one where he was rebuilding an ancient city, and yeah, he uses the kind of techniques that they would use in real life to try and conjecture what something is. Oh, it's a candle. It looks like an apple. And yeah, his stuff is really good, actually. Wait a second, did I get that other sherd before we cut out? I think we lost it. The little golem sherd, I don't see it. I think I think our power outage killed it. So I don't think we're getting that one. I also did not bring the bed down here. That was silly. Hopefully we'll find another one. Oh, you guys seen this too, by the way? When we get through and we get the real update, we're getting new dye textures. They're all on this little, like, I don't know, it kind of looks like a painter's palette or something, whatever they call it. Yeah, I don't mind it. I don't think I probably would have cared that they were adding it, but, wait. Oh. Guys, my bed is in my inventory. I didn't need to come back up here for it. Yeah, I know. When I started digging that out, I had no idea what I was looking at for a moment until I remembered that this is the snapshot, and so we have a new look on some things. Yeah, I do think it's a worthwhile change, but there are a lot of things that will happen like that where it's not something I really ever thought of, and then they decide to change it, and I'm like, okay, all right, I can get on board with that. Ooh, colored flower pots would be nice. I agree, actually. Although right now, if I'm being honest, I'm actually really just kind of excited to get the mud brick and stuff, because it's quite a process to make them. Let's do one other thing here too. Let's go, I know you guys were talking about this. Let's go ahead and change music to frequent. Let's keep us some tunes going. 1987. So before Minecraft existed, you were probably before some of our viewers here existed. Yeah. I guarantee there's a mod for that. Yep. Oh, that's good. Okay, we got another one over here. Which one is this? We got our burn pottery sherd. Let's put it away. Let's put it away before we get disconnected and lose it again. Or lose that one too, I mean. Cheeky. Always cheeky. Ooh, okay. We got some more stuff. That looks like dye. And then we have the sherd. We got another howl. Okay. I probably should have brought another shulker box though, huh? This is not going to be enough. Well, maybe that's our signal. When we fill up the shulker boxes, then we'll head back and pick another task. And I'll just, you know, I'll come back here if I have to come back here at some point. Purple candles. Ooh, oh, I like that one. That is something else I would like to experiment with soon, is getting a little more color in my builds. I'm much better with a limited palette, but I love this stuff right here. I like the green, I like the dark blue, I like this, I think it's the light blue one. Yeah. But that's super cool. So the real question, Damama, is it so much about anybody being old or other people just being young? I mean, you know, saying that it makes us feel old is like it's somehow on our age, right? Okay. I don't know how I'm going to organize all of this. That can go in there. Maybe we can put some of the single stuff away in here. Like so. That might be smarter. Like that. Yeah. I like that one, Frank. It's not the numbers. It's the weather. Or my knees. Uh-oh. Nope. We're underwater. Alright, let's see what's in these guys here. Can we get an armor trim yet? No, that looks like another candle. And this is another burn pottery shard. Shard. I might just call them shards. I'm gonna keep forgetting. Another candle. Frank's over here trying to walk the line. See, I don't need. You know what? I don't need moderators. I got a whole chat full of people. Slap somebody around if I need it. Okay. Goodness. Goodness. What did I do with... Okay, what if we put like shards and dyes and candles and stuff on this side. And we put the other stuff over here. That might that might help. Yeah, I know. I trust you. Mostly. Oh, before we start digging all that, I missed some. We got Heartbreak. We got some more, I'm going to call it Twinkly Pains. Don't worry, if I find black glass, then it'll be Fallout Boy glass. And anything red is for Damama. I think we're safe. Clear some of this out. I always want to include you guys as much as possible, right? I mean, that's why we have Fallout Boy in his precarious situation next to the ancient city. He is way too happy for where I've left him. Let's just say that. Are we full already again too? Oh my goodness. Okay, let's get the glass in here. Put all of this away like that. Hold on. This one I'm keeping with us. In fact, there. I'm leaving it right there. If you know, you know. Yep, another candle. Well, yeah, I mean, I could sit here and I could play Minecraft by myself. But if I'm gonna have you guys around, it's a lot more fun if, you know, if we take advantage of those little things that we find. Is there any sus? No? I should rebuild this whole thing out of diorite. That's what I should do, right? I'm sure that the ancient builders who built it would approve. There you go, Damama. It would be lovely, wouldn't it? I'm so glad, Frank, that you and Mediocre enjoyed your gifts, because that was an incredibly fun day. And for those for those who were not aware, we were in a friendly argument on the Discord server about things like the worst blocks in the game, and there's a few people that really don't like diorite. I don't mind it. I will grant you that diorite in its pure form isn't great, but polished, you have to appreciate it polished. So as a prank, I went over to each of their bases and I dropped off a piece of diorite in an item frame, along with a parrot who had been renamed to say, "Sorry, I pooped." Yep. And that's what that one is over there. If I had a parrot, I would sit him right there for you guys. But I really haven't done anything. Aside from the bees, I don't think I've done anything with collecting animals in this world, right? Shiny turd. Yeah, Damama has an advantage. She's got it. She can use it as bricks, which I do think looks really cool. I do actually also like polished andesite, but yes, the early granite is terrible. Although I don't necessarily love the new granite either. I tolerate it. Sometimes you got to take that block that you don't like and just respect that it you know, like a caterpillar into a butterfly will turn into something nice. Like even the terrible netherrack can still become nether brick. Well, we're getting a lot of these burn shards, and we got a crafting table. Yeah. Dancing bees. That's the one thing I should have added when I was doing my submission for the Minecraft Live. I should have added the biomes. I didn't think about that at the time. I did get a little video of the Arc Dimension stuff that I edited together real quick and sent off. I think that would be a good look. Oh, which one is that? Host. Okay, not the one I'm looking for, but we got an armor trim, so that's progress. There's 3 more possible ones. And we're getting down, I guess, to where we can get them. We need some light in here. I need to see which way this thing goes. Closer to the kitchen sink. Okay, is there anything else back in here? I think we've reached the edge on this side. Probably. Yep. Yep, okay, we've hit the end over here. Just make sure that I'm not missing anything here. I think that's... No, that's regular gravel. That's all regular gravel. So I guess we could probably put a torch down over here. Oh, shoot. Oh, there's... Okay, there's something going on in here. I heard it. I killed one of them. I lost something. I don't know what it was. That's the downside to this being so close to the water. That's a bummer. Okay, there's some more in here. It looks like some more dye, but we got 3 of these things right next to each other. Oh, my favorite, gold nuggets. I get really sad every single time I dig into an ocean ruin and I get gold nuggets. I don't really... The dye... the dye is kind of useless too, especially when it's white dye. You know, like we don't have enough options for bone meal already. So, you know, I don't know about all that stuff, but we're gonna start running out of room soon. Okay, we need to go over here so that we don't lose anything. I think we're good. Are you really? You're doing a monument too? You should get the dad involved with you on that one so that he can say he's done it without taking the time to do it all by himself, because that's a horrific project. I think there's a common trend that we share playing this game is taking on more projects than we can handle. Hoarding things, that's another one. Trying to think what else. Oh, the squirrel moments. Minecraft is one of those games where whether you're legitimately ADD or not, you probably have those moments. I know how hard you work, Andy. I often come back to the server and I'm blown away by progress that you've made on stuff. Go big or go home, she says, probably sitting in a chair at home. Oh, uh-huh. See, this is one of the best things too about having the dad come in here to our Sunday stream, is he tends to spill the beans just a little bit. We get extra bonus hints. I need to use that as a selling point and tell people, hey, you can get a leg up on what dad's doing. How's the collection for the tower going now? And have you decided, is this definitely going to be white gradient? Yeah, I'm that same way too. I can keep somebody's secret, but I have so much trouble with my own secrets. I may have already spilled to at least one person, you know, a secret about next week. But, oh well. It is what it is. I think we're probably hitting the end of this side. Diorite that's a good choice. You should definitely do that. Make sure to throw in lots of calcite as well, which ironically sounds like a tease to Fallout Boy, but I do know that Dad does like calcite, so you know, you guys might be out of luck with that one. No, let's do that. I think... Ah, no! I heard that one. Bet that was my trim. That was probably it right there. I mean, I'm just gonna pretend that would, you know. Oh well. Is it time to sleep yet? Almost. I appreciate that. Yeah. Think positively. It was just a candle. It was just white dye. It was... Even more positive. A gold nugget, yes. Those things that there's... You know, no way I could get lots of those easily. String. I mean, if you really think about it, excavating these things, most of what you get is relatively useless, at least in the sense that you could have easily gotten it another way, and you're only getting it in a quantity of, you know, a one or a couple. But we do it because there might be cool stuff here. orange dye. Okay, before I go further, how does the rest of this look? That looks all normal to me. Oh, but there's more back there. Did you hear illagers? I don't know. We can go look. What else will fit in here? Anything? Okay, we're gonna have to start putting stone brick in there. Let's go see. Did you hear illagers? I don't see anybody. I don't hear anybody either. No, I definitely did not bring enough shulker boxes. But, I think that's okay. I think that'll give us the opportunity to do something else today, too, if we need to. Oh, and you know what else we can do? Hopefully, I would like if they would add this to Bedrock. I think with the changes they're messing around for the HUD and stuff, that would be really useful. But if they're around, we'll now be able to see it on the screen. I believe you. I believe you heard them. But they can come to me. They can try and come ambush me in the hole. We'll see how that goes for them. We'll see how it goes for them, huh? You know what I teach my kids? You don't ever start a fight. You finish it. It looks like we got more orange dye, I think. Oh, there's more. Okay. Come at me, bro. Get over here. What is... Oh, it's... beetroot seeds. If you're gonna tell me that you hate diorite, just promise me that I'll never catch you growing beetroots. How about that? I mean, you find them in end cities, right? And it's end game loot. I mean, clearly somebody thinks they're important. I think that's regular gravel. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm gonna make enemies of everybody today. Beetroot is lovely, Damama. It's useful for red dye, which would explain why it would be good for you. I could see that. Oh, Damama, you I got to read your response right before I logged on for this, and you made a comment about, do I even have a base on the Dadlands? Yes, there's actually, believe it or not, there's actually some stuff there, but it's underground. So I've only had a few people come visit me. Stormy and the dad have been out there. I don't know who else. Oh, a sign. Okay. Yep. We're gonna run out of space real soon here. What else can I grab out of here? I'll save the beetroot seeds. Never know when I'll need them. That is true. It is the hanging sign. And it's not just fancier, it's also a lot more expensive to make, if I recall correctly. So, that's actually not terrible loot. Oh, there we go. There's a red candle for Damama. And more string. But isn't it like, don't you have to use stripped logs to make them? I really very rarely make them. But I did see over in Mediocre and MGP's area on the server, the big sign made out of multiple hanging signs. I thought that was really a smart idea. It looks really good, by the way. And I definitely appreciate seeing those things, because I think it's really helpful for some of us that are not always quite as inspired to get a glimpse at what can actually be done. That blue dye actually looks really pretty. 6 stripped logs. How many does it make? Is it just a single sign, or does it make like 6 signs? They still need to fix something that's been in the game for years and years and years. They fixed for stone blocks, sort of, by using the stone cutter, but it still takes 6 planks to make 4 stairs if they're wood. And I don't understand why they've never bothered to change that one. Yeah, the dyes do actually look kind of neat. And supposedly they all have a slightly different shape as well, as like an accessibility thing if you were colorblind. The cynical part of me was like, well, if you're colorblind, why would you care what color you were dyeing things? But then I do know that for stuff like the glazed terracotta, you'd still have different patterns and whatnot. So there's definitely a reason for it, for sure. Okay, so the other thing we can do also, though, to save a little bit of space in here, is we can leave the candles just sort of planted down on the ground, just like we did with this one. Let's put them together. And we can come back for them later. Oops. Oh, that's a spruce hanging sign? Yeah, nice. I'm just thankful nobody has counted up how many leads I have yet. I have a funny story about leads too, but I can't tell you until next week, because if I did, it would give away part of the surprise. So I'll tell you next week. Nope. I could I could indeed. I don't worry about it too much doing this because they're so easy to make. But that's definitely not a bad idea. I guess the question I would have then is, will it last longer when you're using it on armadillos? Because on armadillos, the durability drops insanely quickly. I think you only get something like, maybe it's like 8 uses out of it or something on the armadillos. Well, you're right, but it's a little late for that, right? Yeah, I will think about that for next time. I'm glad you brought that up, Mediocre, because I don't usually bother with the enchantments on the secondary tools, but that is actually a really good point. If it lasts longer, then I don't need the extras. So it was kind of like when we were doing the farms last week, and Mexican Grumpy Pants was like, "Do you need to use full blocks, or could you have used slabs?" And I read his comment, and internally I'm just like, "Yeah, I could have used slabs. That would have been a good idea." Okay, where are we going? Where are we going? We've got to be getting near the end. Because I don't see any more, like, structure type things down here.